What is happening in the world of capes and encowls today? We've got breaking developments that are going to blow your minds, from real-life heroics to the future of your favorite comic universes. The news cycle is moving at lightning speed, and you are not going to want to miss these updates. Get ready to dive deep into the stories that are defining the next chapter of the comic book world. Stick around, because this is Sheeran's Scoop, and we've got the inside track on everything you need to know right now. First up, we're heading to Florida, where a real-life hero, rocking some iconic sleepwear, took down a car burglar. Was it the pajamas? Was it the pure grit? We've got the full, wild story of this unexpected act of vigilantism that's got everyone talking. Then, we're shifting gears to the digital realm with a deep dive into the confirmed playable characters for the highly anticipated LEGO Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight. Get ready to see how this new installment is shaking up the beloved LEGO game formula. And that's not all. We're also getting a first look at Matt Fraction's new era of Batman comics, and we're analyzing the latest tease from the DCU that has fans breathing a collective sigh of relief. Don't touch that dial, and definitely hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a beat. Florida man goes full Batman, pajama-clad hero apprehends car thief. Every so often, reality truly outdoes fiction, and this latest incident from the Sunshine State is a prime example. Forget the Batmobile, the utility belt, and the high-tech gadgets. Sometimes, all you need is a pair of iconic pajamas and a strong sense of justice. In a story that sounds ripped straight from the comic pages, a Florida resident, clad in Batman-themed sleepwear, successfully apprehended a car burglar in the dead of night. This incredible display of bravery and quick thinking has captured the attention of many, proving that heroes can emerge from the most unexpected places and in the most unexpected attire. The incident unfolded in Cape Coral, Florida, around 2 a.m. According to reports, a 20-year-old man named Justin Skimple was allegedly involved in breaking into multiple vehicles and a garage, making off with small items. However, what the alleged burglar didn't account for was a vigilant neighbor, Kyle Mivett, who was monitoring the situation with his security camera. Seeing the criminal activity unfold, Mivett, much like the caped crusader he apparently admires, decided to take action. Rather than simply observing, he sprang into motion to neutralize the threat. Mivett recounted the encounter, stating he grabbed the individual by the shirt and wrist, urging him to comply. He emphasized his personal code, saying, "In the light of integrity, it's not in me to just stand there and be a coward when I see that something needs to be done." This commitment to action led to the apprehension of the suspect before the police arrived. Adding a memorable touch to the heroic deed, Mivett was still wearing his Batman pajamas when law enforcement officers arrived on the scene. Police even took a photo with the pajama-clad hero, acknowledging his brave actions. While authorities commended Mivett's courage, they also offered a standard reminder that it is generally safer and more advisable to contact the authorities by dialing 911 during such incidents. Nevertheless, the event has been widely celebrated as a remarkable instance of citizen intervention, highlighting that the spirit of heroism, even in its most casual form, can make a significant difference. Mivett himself likely never imagined his comfortable sleepwear would become part of an actual crime-fighting narrative, but the story serves as a testament to his willingness to act when he saw a wrong. This extraordinary event quickly became a trending topic, with many praising Mivett's bravery and the sheer cinematic quality of the situation. Online discussions buzzed with comparisons to iconic Batman moments, with many humorously noting the effectiveness of the Batman pajamas in the heat of the moment. This real-life hero moment has us buzzing, but what about the virtual world? Get ready for the official character roster in the new LEGO Batman game. LEGO Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight confirms single protagonist, expands partner roster. In a significant departure from the franchise's established norms, the upcoming LEGO Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight, is set to redefine the player experience by focusing exclusively on the Dark Knight himself as the sole main playable character. This announcement, made during Gamescom 2025, signals a bold new direction for the beloved LEGO game series, which has traditionally prided itself on offering players access to vast rosters of characters from various popular franchises. Instead of a multitude of heroes to choose from, Legacy of the Dark Knight aims to deliver a focused narrative experience, chronicling pivotal moments in Batman's illustrious career, from his nascent beginnings as Bruce Wayne to his full emergence as the formidable protector of Gotham City. While players will step into the cowl of Batman alone, the game will feature a diverse cast of supporting characters who will accompany him on his adventures as partner or sidekick. The confirmed lineup of these allies includes iconic figures from Batman's extensive rogues gallery and supporting cast: Commissioner Jim Gordon, Robin, Nightwing, Batgirl, Catwoman, and Talia al Ghul. The developers have indicated that the game's mechanics, including combat, exploration, and customization, will be tailored to enhance the singular experience of playing as Batman. This strategic decision to concentrate on a single, deeply realized protagonist is intended to allow for a more immersive and detailed exploration of Batman's journey and capabilities. The shift in design philosophy has generated considerable discussion within the gaming community, with many curious about how this streamlined approach will impact gameplay and narrative depth. Early reactions from Gamescom have been overwhelmingly positive, suggesting that this new direction may resonate well with fans seeking a more focused Batman adventure. Further details regarding the specific roles and functionalities of the partner characters are eagerly anticipated. Warner Bros. Games is expected to release more information, including gameplay footage and character spotlights, as the launch date approaches. The game is slated for release in 2026, with potential for earlier access or additional content reveals later this year. This strategic move to hone in on Batman's narrative arc is a significant gamble for the LEGO series, but one that could pay off by offering a fresh perspective on a character beloved by millions. The success of this new formula will likely influence future LEGO titles, potentially setting a precedent for character-centric storytelling within the franchise. The gaming world is abuzz with anticipation for LEGO Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight, with many eager to see how this focused approach to character will translate into gameplay. The community is particularly keen to learn more about the unique abilities and interactions each partner character will bring to Batman's missions. From the digital streets of Gotham to the printed page, we're getting an exclusive first look at a major comic book relaunch. Prepare for a new vision of the Dark Knight with Matt Fraction's Batman 1. Matt Fraction and Jorge Jimenez usher in new era with Batman 1 relaunch. This Wednesday marks a monumental occasion for DC Comics as Eisner Award-winning writer Matt Fraction, celebrated for his work on Hawkeye and Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen, officially begins his highly anticipated run on the flagship Batman title. This launch also signifies a complete renumbering of the series, heralding the third significant restart in the comics' storied history. The new Batman 1 is poised to introduce a fresh aesthetic, featuring an all-new costume design for the Caped Crusader, alongside innovative storytelling that promises to redefine the character for a new generation of readers. This initiative is designed to serve as a major jumping-on point, welcoming both long-time aficionados and newcomers to the Bat universe. Fraction's tenure will initially run concurrently with the concluding arc of the previous run, helmed by industry titans Jim Lee and Jeff Loeb, which is set to wrap up in October. However, the focus is firmly on the dawn of this new era. To build excitement, DC has unveiled a special video teaser trailer that offers a glimpse into the future of the Dark Knight, showcasing the dynamic art style and narrative direction. Accompanying this are preview pages from the comic itself, alongside the official solicitation for Batman 1, providing fans with an early look at the creative team's vision. The solicitation highlights the collaboration between Fraction and superstar artist Jorge Jimenez, known for his work on titles like Batman and Summer of Superman Special, promising an unforgettable new era. It emphasizes that this new first issue will push both Batman and his alter ego, Bruce Wayne, to unprecedented limits, testing their resilience and resolve like never before. The new costume, a key element of this relaunch, has been a subject of much speculation and anticipation. Early visuals suggest a blend of modern design sensibilities with classic Batman iconography, aiming for a look that is both familiar and refreshingly new. The creative team's stated goal is to deliver a narrative that is both character-driven and action-packed, exploring the psychological complexities of Batman while delivering the thrilling encounters fans expect. This move by DC Comics to relaunch such a prominent title with a new creative team and a completely fresh starting point underscores their commitment to revitalizing their core characters and attracting a wider audience. The success of this new direction will be closely watched, as it represents a significant investment in the future of the Batman franchise. Fans can expect Batman 1 to hit comic book stores and digital platforms on September 3rd. This relaunch is not just about a new issue number. It's about a new vision for one of the most enduring heroes in popular culture, promising to deliver compelling stories and stunning artwork that will captivate readers throughout this exciting new chapter. The comic book community is abuzz with anticipation for the Batman 1 relaunch, with many praising the creative pairing of Matt Fraction and Jorge Jimenez. Early reactions to the new costume design suggest it's a hit, promising a fresh visual identity for the Dark Knight. This comic book revolution is electrifying, but is the DC universe itself getting a fresh start on the big screen? We're diving into the latest DCU tease that has fans breathing a collective sigh of relief. DCU Batman casting tease eases fan concerns, Chris Pratt not in the running. As the DC Universe, DCU, continues its ambitious reboot under the stewardship of James Gunn and Peter Safran, initial steps have been met with considerable optimism. The recent release of Superman, the first major cinematic offering post-soft reboot, has garnered positive audience feedback and respectable box office performance, especially considering the broader trends in the superhero film market this year. This promising start has naturally shifted the spotlight to DC's most iconic and commercially vital character, Batman. While Robert Pattinson's iteration of The Dark Knight will continue with a sequel slated for October 2027, that storyline operates independently of the main DCU continuity that Gunn is meticulously constructing. The immediate priority for the new DCU leadership has been to establish the definitive cinematic Batman for this interconnected universe. Speculation regarding the casting of this central Batman role has been rampant within the fan community, with numerous names circulating. A recent exchange on Twitter X, highlighted by user Culture Crave, captured a direct conversation between James Gunn and popular luchador personality El Escorpión Dorado. During this interaction, Gunn was posed a direct question. Could Chris Pratt, known for his collaborations with Gunn in the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise, be a candidate for the Batman role? For many who hoped to see Pratt don the cowl, the answer was a definitive and unequivocal no from the director. However, Gunn did express an openness to Pratt potentially joining the DCU in a different capacity, provided a suitable role could be found. This clarification has been met with widespread approval from fans, many of whom believe Pratt is not the right fit for the brooding, intense portrayal typically associated with Batman. Comments flooding social media platforms echoed this sentiment, with one user humorously stating, "Good decision, Elmau. He'd make a horrible Batman." Interestingly, a significant portion of the online discourse suggested an alternative, highly fitting role for Pratt within the DCU. Many fans agreed that while Batman might not suit him, the charismatic and often flamboyant Booster Gold would be an ideal match for Pratt's persona and acting style. Chris Pratt as Batman never made sense anyway, but him as Booster Gold? That actually slap, one widely shared comment read. This consensus highlights a desire among fans to see Pratt integrated into the DCU, but in a role that better aligns with perceived strengths and public perception. Regardless of whether Pratt ultimately takes on the mantle of Booster Gold or remains outside the DCU altogether, the decision to exclude him from the Batman casting has provided a welcome moment of shared relief and satisfaction for a large segment of the fanbase, ensuring that the crucial first step in defining the DCU's Batman is met with broad approval. The fan reaction to the potential casting of Chris Pratt as Batman has been overwhelmingly negative, with many expressing relief that James Gunn has confirmed he will not be taking on the role. The consensus points towards Booster Gold as a more fitting character for the actor. We've covered real-life heroics, exciting game news, and comic book revivals, plus a major DCU casting update. It's time to wrap it all up with a quick recap and your essential calls to action. That was a whirlwind of awesome. We saw a real-life hero in Batman pajamas take down a crook, got the inside scoop on all the playable characters for LEGO Batman. Legacy of the Dark Knight celebrated the start of Matt Fraction's new era with Batman 1 and got major relief with the DCU's Batman casting confirmation. Don't miss out on any future scoops. Hit that like button, subscribe to Sheeran's Scoop, ring the notification bell, drop a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all our socials so you're always in the know.